how cool it is to have the ECOVACS DEEBOT T9 Plus Robot Vacuum clean the house as well as infuse the house with fragrance. This video contains all the information and some of the most important points about the DEEBOT T9 Plus Air Freshener. So please click the subscribe button now and let's get started. Does the air freshener arrive in the box with the DEEBOT T9 Plus? When you buy the DEEBOT T9 Plus, you get one air freshener capsule. The air freshener capsule is really pretty. It comes in a box and looks exactly like jewelry. Now, if you want to see what else I got in the box with the DEEBOT T9 Plus, definitely go check out this unboxing video. Link is in the description below. The fragrance that I got was the Wild Bluebell fragrance. The air freshener capsule goes into the vacuum cleaning attachment of the DEEBOT T9 Plus. More about that coming up later in the video. Does the air freshener come in different fragrances? How long does the fragrance last? The air freshener comes in 3 different fragrances: the Wild Bluebell fragrance, the Bergamot and Lavender fragrance, and the Cucumber and Oak fragrance. How long does the fragrance last? As per ECOVACS, each capsule should last for up to 60 days. I believe it depends on your usage. If you've used up your air freshener capsule, then you can always buy more from the ECOVACS website. When I looked at the ECOVACS website, they had a pack of 3 capsules, and as of date that's selling for Australian dollars 34.9. But when I did some more research on Google, I found that Amazon as well as eBay, they've got bigger packs of 6 and 12 capsules, which are selling for a much lower price. Now, the other thing is that on ECOVACS website, if you buy a pack of 3 capsules, you get the same fragrance, and on Amazon and eBay, I found that packs of 6 and 12 have got all 3 different fragrances. So there's, you get all of them. How to install and use the air freshener with the ECOVACS DEEBOT T9 Plus Robot Vacuum. The ECOVACS DEEBOT T9 Plus Robot Vacuum can do both vacuuming as well as mopping. The attachments for the vacuuming as well as mopping are separate. The air freshener should always be installed in the vacuuming attachment before you start vacuuming. So here you can see the compartment where these attachments go. Coming up now in the video is how I put in and install the air freshener attachment with the air freshener capsule before I start vacuuming. Also, what you would need to do is when you have to do your mopping, you will have to swap your air freshener attachment that is used for vacuuming with the mopping attachment. After I've installed the air freshener for vacuuming, the video after that will show you how to swap the air freshener attachment with the mopping attachment. I do have a video that fully explains how to do mopping using the ECOVACS DEEBOT T9 Plus. I'll put the link in the description below. Definitely check out this mopping video as well. So let's get started with the air freshener installation. So that's the DEEBOT T9 Plus. I already have the vacuuming attachment in the DEEBOT. It is labeled as the air freshener because the air freshener capsule goes into this vacuuming attachment. In order to do vacuuming, the air freshener capsule has to be in the attachment. To open the attachment, just press the button and the attachment will come out. Now, if this is your first installation, then all you need to do is to open this attachment because it comes inserted in the DEEBOT normally in the box when the DEEBOT arrives, and you can just put your air freshener capsule in the compartment there. And once you've done that, all you have to do is pick up the attachment and plug it back into the DEEBOT T9 Plus. Once you've plugged it in, the DEEBOT T9 Plus should say that the air freshener has been installed. How to swap air freshener attachment and mopping attachment.
The DEEBOT currently has the air freshener capsule installed in the machine. So in order to start using the Osmo Pro oscillating system and to do your mopping, we'll have to remove the air freshener capsule. Now the air freshener capsule does need to be installed in the DEEBOT if you're doing vacuuming. But if you're doing mopping, then the air freshener capsule needs to be removed and it needs to be replaced by this oscillating Osmo Pro system, which is the one that is used for mopping. So in order to remove this air freshener capsule, just have to press this button and it will come out. And then this one goes upside down like this. So place the Osmo Pro oscillating.
Osmo Pro installed. Please move to a non-carpeted area to start.
Once the DEEBOT has finished mopping, it goes back to its charging station and auto empties into the dustbin if it has collected any dirt. Once the DEEBOT has finished mopping and it's back on its charging dock, remove the Osmo Pro oscillating system by simply pressing the button downwards and reinstall.
Oh, there I dropped it, but that's fine. You can put the air freshener capsule back into the air freshener attachment and then just install, that is plug the air freshener attachment back into the ECOVACS DEEBOT T9 Plus Robot Vacuum. So friends, before we get to the most important part, give me a smiley emoji if you're still with me and DEEBOT in this video. The most important part, does the fragrance really work and can you really smell the fragrance? As seen earlier in this video, the fragrance is only available in the vacuuming mode. When the DEEBOT is cleaning, there are little green and blue leaf-like symbols that are seen flowing out of the bottom of the ECOVACS Home app, just above the big blue play button, as you can see on the screen. This means that the air freshener is working and the fragrance is being infused in your home environment. The fragrance is quite nice without being overpowering. Some people may find it on the lighter side. The fragrance is more distinct in smaller areas, such as a smaller room. Here I'm using the Area Cleaning Smart feature and I've asked the DEEBOT to only clean my kitchen area instead of cleaning the entire house. I have explained this feature in the full house mapping video, so if you want to only pick an area and not clean your entire house, definitely check this video out. The link is in the description below. You will notice that there are 3 symbols that come up to the right in the ECOVACS Home app when the DEEBOT has returned to its charging station. The topmost symbol is a leaf-like symbol, and this symbol is not seen, that is, it disappears when the DEEBOT is cleaning. So if you reverse back a bit on this video, you will see that the leaf-like symbol is not seen in the ECOVACS Home app when the DEEBOT is cleaning. The leaf-like symbol does appear when the DEEBOT is on its charging station. This leaf symbol is for the air freshener to work and infuse fragrance only when the DEEBOT is on its charging station. When I click on this symbol, the DEEBOT will start infusing the fragrance while it's on its charging station. But I don't want it to infuse the fragrance again, so I'm going to click the end button and you can come back to the original screen of the ECOVACS Home app. And finally, if you swipe up the little gray arrow seen in the app just above the big blue play button and scroll through the features, there's a feature that shows how to enable or disable the air freshener. It's up to you if you want to enable or disable it. I have never tried disabling the air freshener, but if you have, then let me know how you went with it. So friends, please click the like and share buttons if you enjoyed this video. Thank you and see you soon in the next video.